Hello, everybody. It is Epic Fan One Man Show Guy here today, and I will be doing a tier list for the Epic the Musical songs. Um, in no particular order. I kind of mixed them up down here. They were in an order, but yeah, I guess we just get into it with Monster. Um, Monster is not one of my favorite songs. It's all right. I would say a lot of the hmm, this is a bad one to start on because I don't remember it too much. The only thing I can think of right now is I'm the monster, rah rah rah. I'm the monster, rah rah rah. But yeah, I mean I do like it, and I like where it is for like the general like story. But I'm gonna put it in B just for now because I'm not sure how it's gonna like. I'm not sure how it's gonna compare to the other ones when I go forward. Um, Speaking of B, I think I'm gonna put this above Monster just because I like it more. Um, most of the songs in the Cersei song I like. I don't think that there's any that are like. No, wait, there is one that's like sticks out really hard for me. But this one's pretty good. I think it might be my least favorite in the Cersei saga though. I'm not sure. Um, I'm actually gonna move Monster down just because I think it's gonna be lower. I'm not positive, but anyway, Dunfor's pretty good. I can't think of. Oh, I lied. I can think of a moment in Dunfor I like. I like the beginnings part in Dunfor when he's singing, but they're like more like talking. And then the general chorus of it's really good. Yeah, so I like Dunfor, but I think I'm still gonna put in B. It's not one I listen to all the time, and it's it's pretty good still. Keep your friends close. I think I'm gonna put in A tier, B tier, A tier, B tier, A tier, A tier. Sorry. Okay, I think I'm gonna put in A tier. Um, this was one of the songs I liked when I first was listening a lot, and I still really like it. Um, I like the part where he's dreaming about Penelope, and yeah, I like it a lot. I don't know. The Winions coming in. I really like my voice for the Winions. I kind of had to like figure that out because I thought they were gonna be the Lotus Eater voice from Open Arms, and I realized they are not the same, so I had to figure that out. Um, but yeah, I like Keep Your Friends Close. It's pretty good. The song I don't like that much. I don't think it's bad, and it does have a one moment I like a lot, which is when she's singing and she's upset about Odie and like abandoning him, kind of, and she's like, "I could sleep at night." Sorry, my singing is not great, but that part I like, but I don't listen to it ever, and it's kind of in between. I wouldn't say it's in between two songs I like. Actually, one of them I don't like that much, but the other one I really like. So it's kind of like drags for me a little bit, and it's not that long. Um, this is I did not plan this, but I'm gonna put this up here. Actually, I did not plan to have one in each at the beginning. Um, I think "Would You Fall in Love with Me Again" is probably one of my favorite songs. I listen to it all the time. I love the second part after she tricks him to like in singing, and she's like, it's just like the end part where Penelope's singing. I really like. I like all the parts when Odie's singing. Yeah, there's nothing bad about the song. I love it. Um, all right, so we got Different Beasts. Different Beasts is interesting because it's coming off of Suffering, and I really like Suffering. Um, but the tone is so different. I like the like starting off with like the bow shot, which is nice. Let's cut the charade. There no wife of mine. Do 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 do. Yeah, I like it. I don't listen to it that often, so it could go here. Um, I'm gonna put it here. I think. Okay, Dangerous is really good. I like all the Hermes songs. all two of them. um, I really enjoy when he's like at the end when Odie's singing the part instead of Hermes, and I really like that. And he's like, "Danger is my friend, the whole life I train for this. I can." Yeah, I really like the part where he says, "Danger is my friend." It's like such a good play on words, and I listen to this song all the time. Probably more than this one, but I think I like this one more. But yeah, I would put that up in S tier. I love that song. I'm not gonna limit how many S tiers I have. I don't think there's gonna be more than like 10, probably, which is a fourth of the musical. But you know what? It's my list. I don't care. Ruthlessness. I like it. Um, I will say I think I like it. Or I know I like it less than Keep Your Friends Close, which I think might be a hot take because I think people love Ruthlessness. But I'm not one of those people. I'm gonna put Ruthlessness right here. Well, I do love it. It's an A, but I'm gonna put it right here because I enjoy it, but not that much. My Goodbye. Uh, I like My Goodbye. I'm trying to think of the song in my head real quick. Sorry. I know it has the part where it's like, "This way, you do 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 do," and she's just like, "You're just a man." Yeah, I love that part. That part's really good. I'm gonna put it above Different Beasts, I think. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm sorry if you can hear my dog. Um, Hopefully he will not bark for long if you can hear him. Anyways, Little Wolf. I don't know how I feel about this. So, Little Wolf is like good, but hmm, people really like Little Wolf. I like the end of Little Wolf, but I don't love the middle part. Fight, little wolf, fight. It would entertain me. Fight, little wolf, fight. I'm gonna put it in B still, I think. I don't think I dislike it. It's pretty good. And then the end's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. Hold them down. So, I don't know. I mean, he's a really good voice. But, like, I can't listen to the song much. And I just don't like listening to the song that much. I didn't like making it. Um, I think I like it less than Monster, so I'm gonna keep it here. Yeah, it's just really brutal, and for me, it's like, nah, I don't really like that much. Um, Horse and the Infant. I really like Horse and the Infant. Uh, the whole thing is good. Um, Especially like, I really like the beginning part where he's naming off the people. I like when they have like the little battle section. My favorite part by far is he's when they're singing the end and Zeus is singing and Odie's singing at the same time. I love that part. That part is probably like top 5 in the whole musical parts for me. I really like that part. So yeah, I'll have a Horse and the Infant up here. Odysseus. So Odysseus is definitely top 3 for me. The whole song's really good. The one part with Telemachus is good. It is good, but it's like I just want to get back to Odie the whole time. But I still really like it, and like how long it is. I like the I like all the suitors' voices. They're all good. The ending is like really good. Yeah, I'd say it's a solid S. God Games is great. God Games is the only song that I had gotten criticism on, really, which was that someone didn't like my Hephaestus voice. But then most other people liked it, so it was just like one person. Um, I like God Games. I actually really like the Ares part of God Games, which I think is not everyone's favorite, but I love that part, especially with the animatics when they're like fighting. The end's really good. Um, yeah, I'm gonna put it up here, and I'm gonna put it above these two. I think. Not Sorry for Loving You is a good song, and I love her voice. It's so great. Um, but it's not like my favorite, so I'm gonna keep it in B. I think. Yeah, it is really good still, and I like some of the stuff he does with like the extra background voices with it. Um, it's very different than a lot of the other songs. Remember Them is really good. It has the end part with like Odysseus, so that I like. Um, I think I like it more than Done For. It's the fate when the yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's good. Top of B for now. Suffering is one of my favorite songs in the musical. I'm gonna put it in between these two. I think Suffering was the first song that I actually listened to, and it was what pulled me into Epic. Um, I just kept hearing it on YouTube. I love their like conversation back and forth. Penelope's voice is really great. Um, Odie sounds great in in the whole thing. Yeah, it's just good. I really like the part where she's like, "Jump in the water." That part is really good. Yeah, Suffering, top tier, and definitely my favorite in Thunder Saga. I think. I'm gonna mix these up a little more because they're just all songs I really like. So if you caught them, good for you, I guess. I'm gonna put Get in the Water down here. Get in the Water. Actually, I'm gonna put it above these two because I do like it. But it's just not one I listen to a lot. The whole part where they're like at the end and he grabs the bag, I like. I don't know. I think it's just like it's really ominous, and that stuff is cool. But I just, as like a song, I don't vibe with it that much. I think. Um, I can't help but wonder. Okay, so I don't listen to this song ever. I've probably listened to this song maybe like 3 times, and that's not to say it's bad because when I listened to it, like when I was making my version of it, I did like it more than I remembered, but not enough to keep listening to it. And I think because it's probably in between two of my favorite songs, I just don't listen to it ever, really. Um, yeah, I think I just keep it down there. It's not like bad or anything, like not even close to bad, but I just oh, and then the part with Athena is really good. I think it's probably my least favorite song in the whole musical though. Uh, no, I think We'll Be Fine is. Because although I think Will Be Fine has a stronger part for me, I think just as a whole, I don't like it as much as I Can't Help But Wonder. And then the whole part with Telemachus is really nice too. So like it is a good song. Same with Will Be Fine. They are good songs. It's just I don't listen to them and I don't really vibe with them. I wouldn't pick them, I think, is how I would say it maybe. um wouldn't you like uh oh wait a second. Yeah, wouldn't you like I think I like Here. I really like Wouldn't You Like. I was actually like convinced it was my favorite for the longest time. But then I listened to some other ones. I don't know. The three that I know are my top three are like came after it. So but I still really like When You Like. Hermie's voice is really good. I like it more than Dangerous, I think, for sure, but um yeah, it's just really catchy. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Yeah, I really like Wouldn't You Like. I'm gonna put it in S, I believe. Where was this? This was up here, I think. Okay. Warrior of the Mind. Warrior of the Mind is really good, but it has like, for me, it didn't age well in the musical. I don't know, like, not didn't age well. It's really hard because all the songs are so great, but it's not that it didn't age well. It's just like it didn't last long for me for wanting to go back to it. I guess like when I first heard it, I did, and then like later on, there were just so many other songs that I was like, I really like these songs more. But like the whole like the badass in the arena, that whole part's good. Um, I enjoy that it is a like a and how do you say it, like a flashback the whole time, which I didn't pick up the first time because I'm dumb for some reason. Um, but yeah, no, and then he tricks her in it. I really like it. I think I like it more than My Goodbye. I'm gonna be putting it in B, less than Remember Them, less than Done For. Put him there. I think that's a good place for me. Mutiny. So Mutiny's weird because Mutiny is the one where they're talking about cows. It does bring back Luck Run Out, which is one of my favorite songs. Um, so I do like that part. The cow stuff is weird, but it does have the like really good like flow on it. Like we're bursting with cows, do 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 to eat, do do do, and hunger is so heavy. Yeah, I really like that part. Um, I think the crew's stupid, but like it's also like understandable because they're starving and they've been through a lot. Uh, that being said, I'm gonna put it here. Sorry. Oh god. There we go. I'm gonna put it between those two. I think it's pretty good, but it's not like my top favorite. Um, Polyphemus. No, that's the wrong song. Sorry. This song's really good because it's like very thematical. It has like a lot of story elements in it that I like. But I would say that it's not like my favorite to listen to. It is nice when he tricks him, and then at the end he's like, oh, with the wine stuff, and he's like, oh man, I'm gonna kill you anyway. um, but yeah, I don't know. That's what I mean. I think really good for story, kind of like, it's not here. Oh, 600 Strikes. I was thinking it was like very story heavy, but like 600 Strikes has this issue for me where it's like not really a song throughout the most of it. Um, that's not true. It is a song. But like it cuts out of from being a song to more than talking or talk singing, I suppose. Um, but okay, so we got Charybdis. Charybdis is amazing. I love it. I think it has one of the hardest parts in all of the musical, which is the um, I don't remember the words for it, but it's like in the middle part where he's talking or where he's singing because it's very long-winded and very like one you feel like when I was making it a lot of times when I make songs I like cut them up because I'm not great with like my breathing on it, but with Charybdis it has this part where it's like pretty long and pretty like quick, so cutting it up is very noticeable. So I really like Charybdis. um I think, oh, I know what it is. It's I already know your tactics. When you swallow, you attack with whirlpools that attract prey. But yeah, I can't do it. But I see a disadvantage. Yeah, that part. It's pretty hard. Um, Also, before it even came out, it was one of the songs I listened to all the time, just like from the like previews. I kept listening to. I was like really hoping. Um, it was less hype than I wanted because I wanted like it's kind of short and you kind of only get that like Charybdis fight in the first half. And the second half is more like him finding the island stuff, which is nice too. But I really like the first half of Charybdis enough to put it up at top of it. I think honestly. Um, No Longer You. I'm gonna put also up here. It's pretty good. His voice is really nice. When I was making my version of it, I really liked the part where, not the part, but I liked putting the two voices together, which I did because I was like unsure what voice I wanted to go with for it. So I kind of just put them both together, and I was like, this sounds cool. It's like ethereal ish. Um, yeah, so I like No Longer You a lot. Uh, I can't think of any moment in it that I love. I do like when he's like when he says that he is like it's the whole point of it. When he's like, "Oh, you're going to come back to the palace and there's a guy with your wife and it's no longer you, you know?" Like that part I enjoy. Um the challenge. The challenge is hard because I think the challenge if it was in any other saga could have been like top of the saga for me, but because it has these two fighting it, Wouldn't You Fall in Love and Odysseus, it's like harder. So it's my third favorite in that saga, but it's still really good. Like I don't know where it's gonna be comparatively with all the others, but like very easily top 10 for me. Um, yeah, I just really like it. I like the part where she's singing and she like talks about the challenge. That's really good. I like when um she says, oh, what does she say? She says, not she does say waiting in it, but she's the one thing. Oh, buying you time. Yeah, that part I like. Um, yeah. So challenge really good. I really like Penelope's voice actor. Voice actor. I guess it's voice acting. I don't know. Well, singer. I guess is better. I really like the singer for Penelope. Thunderbringer. Thunderbringer is weird because I really like Thunderbringer, but I kind of ruined it for myself with my voice of Zeus. So anytime I sing it like that now. Um, I like it more than Ruthlessness. And I think I like it more than God Games, honestly. I think I'm gonna put it here. I don't like it more than Charybdis, but it is one of the ones I listen to more often than not. Um, yeah, I think I think that's a good place for it. Okay, Puppeteer. I like Puppeteer. I kind of like it almost as much as Done For. I think they're kind of interchangeable. I like the first part with uh him when he's talking, Eurylochus, and he's like explaining what's happening. And oh my gosh, the part where he's like, "What was it? A woman?" And then he goes into it, and he's like, "Come inside," and then he's like, "Damn," that part's funny. Um, but actually, there's no but. I just like this song. It's a good song. I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it here because I like that part that I just said. I can't think of a specific part from Done For that I'm like, yeah, I love that song. Love in Paradise is my favorite song in the whole musical. Uh, I really like the first part. I don't know. I think that's probably a hot take. I doubt that that's other people's favorite song. Um, but I really like the part in the beginning where they're like all singing. Actually, when I made that, the only one that I could just no, actually two. Okay, so there were two parts of that I could take from the other songs. So I could take from Keep Your Friends Close when Aeolus sings, and I could take from Remember Them when Odysseus sings and he's like he says his name, but That one you have to split in half because like it's his part in Love in Paradise isn't the exact same as he says in Remember Them. It's like one part from Remember Them and then another part and like stitched together. And then the rest are all I had to re-record them because like the Ruthlessness one, for example, I think he's like normally he's like ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves, right? But in Love in Paradise, it's faster. It's like ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. So that's a cool fact. Um, but also just like later on in Love in Paradise, I love the whole like how catchy it is. I like her like not obliviousness, but almost just ignoring him for her like own like mental. I don't know, not mental health, but like just her desires, I suppose. Um, I like how they like blend their song into each other. It's really catchy. I think I said that already, but it is really catchy. And then like at the end, it's just like ended so good. And yeah, I don't know. Love in Paradise, favorite song for sure. Then we got Just a Man. Just a Man is the first song I actually sang, and I chose Just a Man because it was just easier than Horse and the Infant. Not because it was my favorite or anything. I just thought it was easier. Um, I do like the motif of like. Sorry if that made a noise. Accidentally hit my mic. When he's like, when does a comet become a meteor? That whole part, I like it, but I think I like it more when it shows up later on. Like I like it up more as like a past thing that they keep bringing up more than the actual song itself. I'm gonna put it down here somewhere, I believe. I think that's good for me. I don't listen to it that often. Um, Legendary is pretty good. You know what? I'll break up these two with Legendary. No, it won't. I'll put Legendary above it. I like Legendary. Um, I didn't like Legendary when I first listened to it, but his voice got really catchy to me for Telemachus. Um, and you know what I just realized actually when I was talking about Little Wolf, how I was saying I like the end. I think I was talking about Legendary. No, no, I wasn't. I lied. Actually, I'm not sure. I like both the endings because I think this Legendaries he's like, um, what are you gonna do about it, champ? And then Little Wolf is he says, go back and cry in your corner. Uh, so yeah, I actually like the end of both of those songs. Um, and then I really like the just the I think it's chorus. Just the like, give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know I'm doing straight and scary, but I wanna be legendary. Fight the harpies and chimera. The minotaur, even Sarah. Sorry, that was longer than I should have been. But yeah, I like that part a lot. That was a pretty good part. Oh, and you know what? I even like the part when they're singing. It's like, I'm gonna put this over. I'm gonna put this over you. Get over here. Sorry, remember them. I like this more than I remembered. um, when he's like singing over the suitors. I like that part too. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I think this is a hot take. So, um, I don't like Storm that much. I think I like it more than these songs, but I don't like it that much. Um, I'm thinking about moving Little Wolf down, honestly. I'm going to. Anyway, I don't like Storm that much. Um, yeah, the whole Storm doesn't get me. This is like a really hot take, I think, because I think some people would actually have Storm like up here. Um, I don't know. I don't like it that much. My favorite parts in that I can think of that I was about to say are actually from Luck Runs Out. So yeah, I don't like Storm as much as the other ones, I guess. Survive is really good. How good? It's probably my favorite in the. It's not probably. It is my favorite in the Cyclops Saga. I'm going to put Survive here, I think. No. Yeah, that's where it can go. Um, the whole I didn't never caught this when I was like listening, but when I like started to make it, the whole Polyphemus, Polyphemus. I love that part. I really like when he turns it on the Cyclops. Yeah, just top tier. Love it. It's a great song. Next, we got 600 Strikes. Or Strike. 600 Strike. I think I said a little earlier. It's not down here. Sorry. It's gonna be up here somewhere. I think. I think here. I'm gonna switch those two. Yeah, I like it. Um, it's kind of the way I train, or didn't train, but I didn't train, but the way I like tried to do my voice for uh the End of God games was the voice I did do for 600 Strike. At the end, I was using that voice kind of not in my recreation, but just in the like when I sing it in my car, I would do that. Um, so I do like 600 Strike. I do think it like cuts off hard as like a song to like more like talk singing, and then just story based is pretty good. Full Speed Ahead. Um, I don't like it that much. It's okay. Yeah, there we go. It has some pretty good times that like or things in it, and like introduces some of the characters, which is nice. Uh, it has a motif in it that is seen throughout like a lot of the musical, so that's nice. But just overall, not my favorite. Um, I also think my version of it is like one of my worst ones I made. So yeah, I'll put it in C. I think. Luck Runs Out. I'll put it up in A. Maybe. No, I won't. I'll put it above Legendary though. Pretty good. I like the I just like it. Yeah, the how much longer gonna luck run out. Yeah, I like that whole thing. Yeah. All right, Scylla. I'm gonna put that on the top of B. I think I do like Scylla a lot. Um, I think it has like it's just like short and sweet. I suppose I like a lot of the story aspects in it. When I was younger, I made an essay about Scylla and Charybdis, so I like it for that. Um, yeah, good song. Open Arms, probably one of my favorite songs when I first started listening to this musical. I'd listen to it all the time. Um, I liked the Winions, or no, sorry, not Winions. The Lotus Eaters I did for them. Really catchy. I'll put it up here. I think I like it more than. I think I'll put it there. Same with There Are Other Ways. Um, I'll put that there. I really like the whole song's good, and honestly, these three songs always gave me similar vibes, and I always liked all of them just because it's like the same singer for all of them, and she's really good. Um, but this one has a part in it I love from Odie when he's singing to her, and he's like, "Back at home, my wife awaits for me. She's my everything, my Penelope, and she's all my power, but it's been 12 long years." That part, I love that part. It's like one of my favorite parts in the whole saga, or not even just saga, the whole musical. Love it. It's a great end of the Cersei saga. So yeah, um, the Underworld is one of my favorite songs. It's number two, I think. For the longest time, it was number one. I don't think these two interchange much anymore for me. I think I'm like pretty set there, but these two kind of interchange for me. Um, the Underworld is really good. I love the. I feel like I say it's really good for most of these because they are really good. But anyway, so if I sound like a broken record, I'm sorry. I don't really make videos like this often. Anyway, the Underworld just it's great. I like all I hear are screams every time I dare to close my eyes. Do 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 do. I love that. Oh man, it's so good. And then they even bring that back up in Love is Paradise, which is one of like my favorite parts of that song. So yeah, um, yeah, I'd say these are my top three. So these three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So up to Crib, this is my top 10. I would say. Thunderbringer, barely out of it. Yeah, I think this is a good list. I don't see anything that I'm like, I hate. Uh, yeah, looks good to me. Hope you guys enjoyed. I don't do a lot of these, so if there are any other epic tier lists that you guys want to see, let me know. I hope you enjoy and have a good night.